The ingredients are set out on the board. Now, we start with a lemon Swiss roll, Sicilian lemon Swiss roll from Lidl's. Good morning all and welcome to well, might be afternoon, might be evening. Hello all. Welcome to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today it's my challenge to Lou from Lou's Life. I'm going to be making our Platinum Jubilee Trifle as cheap as I can. Now, a trifle, you need a trifle bowl. I've got a trifle bowl, but I think this is a pudding that deserves more. So, bless his heart, he's worn out now. Steve and I have been into 2 towns to try and buy a new trifle bowl. I would have liked one with a stand, couldn't get one anywhere. I mean, I tried every charity shop everywhere, couldn't get one. But we popped into TK Maxx and ta-da! I have this glorious trifle bowl. It's quite heavy now. Goodness knows how heavy it's going to be once the trifle's in it. And obviously my trifle is going in this. Now, trifle. Some of you might not know what goes into it. So come on down and have a look at the ingredients. That was £1.29. Then we need some jelly. And the jelly, again from Lidl's, was 70p. Once we've got our Swiss roll and our jelly, we need some custard. And our custard was 92p. Now, I've got some corn flour there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to heat the custard up, add a little bit of corn flour and milk, just so that we get a really thick custard, more set. Okay, so 92p. Then we need mandarin oranges. And these were 49p a tin. We also need cream, and my cream was free because it's not on here. Yeah, 99p. There you go. So 99p. We finish off this trifle with white chocolate shards, and these were 49p a bar. Also required on this particular trifle are amaretti biscuits. Now, I was going to make them. I bought stuff to make them. We went into M&S and they had them. I mean, they were £2. The almonds, had I bought almonds and made them, the almonds alone were £1.52, plus the other ingredients, plus the cost to cook. So it was actually cheaper to buy. Okay, the other 3 things that you can see on here, I'm going to flavour the custard. So I'm going to use some of the lemon, that's orange, isn't it? Some of the orange zest to flavour the custard, and the same with the lemon zest. Now, this is a premium orange. It's a speciality lemon. That was 45p. The oranges were £1.69, but that was for a pack of 4. Okay, so obviously I'd have to divide the £1.69 by 4. I will show all the workings out for the complete cost of this trifle. I've also got some Sicilian lemon extract. I did buy this, but I've got some in the cupboard, so I'm not even going to include this in the price because it's what I've got in. Just to give a little oomph into the orange jelly and probably a little into the custard as well. Right, there's the ingredients. Let's get started, hadn't we? Now, for anybody not familiar with the jelly that you get in the UK, it comes and it comes in these little squares that you just break apart and add to your bowl or jug. But I find that if you cut the jelly each square up smaller, it actually dissolves even quicker. So that's what I'm doing now. Now I've got 2 packs of jelly here. Probably won't need it all, but I figure better too much than not enough. So I now need to pour on a pint of boiling water. I'm adding in the water now, and I'm going to stir the jelly until it dissolves. Right, we are dissolved, so I'm going to go in with a pint of cold water. We're bubbling, so it's hot enough to add in the thickener, and we'll just do it a little at a time. Remember, keep stirring, keep stirring. And we'll go in with the last of that. And just let it thicken. 20 minutes up, that's what my peel looks like. I'm going to leave it for the 5 minutes now, and we'll be back. Right, I'm going to take out the peel now, and I'm just going to put it on the cooling rack and let it drain and cool for around 15 minutes. Right then, it's time to start assembling the trifle, but my new bowl is so big I had to go and buy another Swiss roll. So this time I bought a big one. I'm not going to use the expensive one. This one was something like £1.29. It is a lemon trifle, a jumbo lemon Swiss roll from Lidl. Thank God it's just over the road. So I'm just going to cut the slices very thinly, put them in the bowl, and then we'll pour on our jelly. I have some gold glimmer sugar, and I thought Ollie had used most of it on the cake, but he didn't, so I'm going to just sprinkle over some of this. Oh, that looks quite nice. Right, and then this will go into the freezer to chill down, and we'll break it into shards. I'm about to put the custard on, excuse me, and just wanted to show you why you put the cling film touching the top of the custard. There you go, look. So we have no skin, and I'm not going to show you the trifle from now on in. I want you to see the finished results. Right, they've started to break down quite nicely, in fact. So what I need to do now is remove from the heat, and let's take it off completely. Well, can you believe it? We are on the last leg. I feel like I'm on my last legs. I don't know about anything else. I've had Steve, can I have trifle, can I have trifle, can I have trifle? So we're just going to whisk the cream. Cold water in, and I've actually added about 1/4 pint of orange juice, just so that we're going to get that lovely orange and lemon flavour throughout this trifle. And now, right, just so you can see, that's the new one. Here's the one I already had. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops of the lemon extract in there as well. So we've got a lemon and orange or St. Clement's jelly going on now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that in the fridge until it is almost set. Because I don't want to pour it over this delicious sponge while it's warm, and it just makes the sponge disintegrate really. All we're doing is just warming this custard through, and using a fine grater I'm just going to put just a touch of lemon, and it's all the oils that we're getting in there really from the zest. So just a touch of the lemon. Don't worry, the rest of this is, oh, it smells amazing, is not going to waste. And the same with the orange. It's the oils from this peel that we're looking for rather than the peel, the zest itself. So now we've got an orange and lemon custard. Give it a stir. And once it gets up to heat, I'm going to see what I mean about, it's a lovely custard, but it's a little bit too runny for a trifle. So when it gets up to heat, we'll thicken it with the corn flour and milk paste that I have just here. Once this starts to bubble, I'm going to add in the thickener, but just be very careful that your custard doesn't stick. I'm now pouring it through a sieve into a jug. That's not a jug, is it? Into a bowl, and again that needs to cool. We don't want to put hot custard on top of our cold jelly once it's in our trifle. Now our custard is made and it's cooling, but what we don't want is we don't want it to form a skin. So we're going to cover it with cling film, and we're going to make sure that that cling film touches all over the top of the custard, and that will ensure that we don't get a skin form. You could also sprinkle over some sugar, but this recipe is going to be sweet enough. Something else this recipe calls for is candied peel, and I hate it. I hate it with a passion, as does Steve. So this is another reason I bought the lemon and the orange. I have removed all of the peel, or as much as I could, very thinly from the lemon and the orange. I have put it in a saucepan with about, I don't know, a couple of ounces of sugar. I'm going to cover it with water, and then we're going to cook it. Okay, it's covered with water, and I'm going to turn the hob on, and once that comes up to a boil, I'm going to turn it down and simmer it for 20 minutes. Right, we've come to the boil. I've turned it down and I've set my temperature for 20 minutes. And there's not a lot to see here, so we'll just leave it for the 20 minutes. When the 20 minutes is up, I let it cool for 5 minutes. Then I take it out and put on a cooling. Well, I don't mind telling you, the kitchen smells amazing. It's just so full of lemon and lime smells. What I'm doing now is I have let this So now I've covered all the bottom bit, I'm going to just pour the rest in. And what I'll do is I will just push down the sponges just slightly, these ones on the outside. Like so. Next part of the trifle, I have melted some white chocolate and I have put it onto a Silpat mat, which is just a grease-proof mat, and I'm going to let that start to set, and then we'll sprinkle over, in fact I might do it now anyway, we'll sprinkle over the, what did I make? The peel. So, there's the chocolate, and there is some of our candied peel. So I'm just going to just sprinkle this over the chocolate. Try and brush off quite a bit of the sugar. You could have added some sugar to the white chocolate if you wanted to, but I don't know about you, I find white chocolate quite sweet enough as it is. Right, and when that's hardened, we're going to break that into shards to decorate our trifle. But you know what? This is a celebration trifle, isn't it? I think I might see if I've got any silver or gold balls to decorate this with too. In my pan, I have 2 tins of mandarin oranges. I have strained them and I've kept the juice because we're going to drink it. I should have strained them and used them to add to the jelly, the juice to add to the jelly, but never mind. So 2 tins of drained mandarins and 45 grams of caster sugar, and all I'm going to do is heat these gently just until they start to break down. We're done. We are finally done, and I am so proud of it. It looks really good, but you'll see it in a minute. I want to go through the costings. Okay, I've written out a lovely list so you can see how much I paid for everything. Now, this trifle, it's huge. It really is. I'm glad to still hold that there. It really is big, and it's going to feed at least 15 people. I don't know 15 people that I'd want to invite round. So, you know, nominate yourself down below. Anyway, so it works out at 61.5 per serving. Now, total, not really budget. But when you work out per portion, I think that's quite a good budget. Don't you? So, next time you see me, I'll be in the other room with the trifle. Right then, here we go. And my only surprise is that Steve isn't sitting at the table waiting. Steve, can you get the other side so we can take the thing off together? Right, are you all ready for the reveal? Yeah, like that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1 Jubilee trifle ready for eating by at least 15 of us. Is it 15 of us, Steve? He's not answering. Is it 15 of us that could eat this?
No, just me.
That's kind of what I thought. But we've got our layers. We've got our lemon flavoured Swiss roll. Then we have our orange and lemon jelly. we have our citrus flavoured custard, our mandarin coulis, then there's some amaretto biscuits, then our cream with crushed amaretto biscuits and some remaining peel scattered over the top, and finish with the chocolate shards that are decorated with the peel and the sparkles. So that is our trifle all ready for our challenge with at Lose Life. So hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you'll give the trifle a go, maybe not in such a grand scale, just scale it down a bit. So that's our trifle done. Please go across to Lou's channel, Lose Life. I'll put a link in the description to see, go away, to see how she got on. Wait, to see how she got on. And I'm sitting in this seat as well. Do you know what? That's a really small spoon. I'm sure, don't, I'll have to smack you. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to give, you haven't tried it yet, to give Luz a watch and a thumbs up too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon in the kitchen with Pen. Bye bye. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a like. If you'd like to subscribe, click on our picture here. If you want to see more videos of what we get up to, click here. Thanks for watching. Bye.